can you give a general sense to our audience of what a typical day in the life is like for you?
It is a learning process. I'll say that. It's still a learning process for me in the sense of trying to get as organized as I would hope. Um, and schedules are changing in terms of learning new things and the different ways to learn some of the stuff I'm trying to incorporate now. But I think typical day for me, I'm up at 5, but I'm a morning person. So that's not a requirement. I'm just a morning person. Afternoons don't work for me as well. So uh, I'm up at 5. I'm reviewing content, prepping for the day. Get to campus around 9, and then from there we're jumping into lectures around 10. I believe is a typical thing for us. There's also these wonderful CAS sessions, which are that's our Center for Academic Success. I got it right. Yep, yep. And so we have those sessions that's helping us just learn how to learn some of the information as well. So it's content, but also the systematic process of learning that content as well, or application. So you have both of those uh, components in the day. So we get done, the latest is around 3 o'clock. And from there, you could move over to the library or stay in the classroom at your desk, individual desk, and work there. And we're on campus. The latest we are typically here is not the same as the latest that it's available, which you can be here up until like 2 a.m. But it seems like most folks are so good at this stuff, they're out here by 9. I've been here at 10, 11 a few times, but ultimately, not spending the entire day on campus. I'm able to study at home, able to go to the store and grab certain things, or make dinner, different stuff like that. So it's uh, regular, I would say, almost like a 9 to 5, with the exception when you go home rather than uh, just doing something else, you're getting engaged with more content.
Yeah, I would say getting up at 5 a.m. should absolutely be a requirement. So, like I wake up at 5 myself. I'm an early person, morning person. I enjoy to start my day that way. But with medical school, especially the WAUSM curriculum, getting up 30 minutes before you have to rush out to class is just not going to be productive to your success here. So I wake up at 5 a.m. I give myself an hour to drink my tea, do my devotions, like whatever it is, just to kind of get myself set up for the day. And then the next hour, I will go work out. And people who are interested in the gym situation, we can talk about that in a minute. But there's CrossFit, there's the YMCA, and I would have noticed is a lot of the locals, the businesses, and the businesses, they work with you if you're a student. So you can almost get a 10% discount on anything. If you just say, yeah, I'm one of the medical students here, they're like, oh, here's 10% off, which is nice. But yeah, and then I go to the gym and then I come home, shower, I review before I go to class, and I try to be on campus 35 to 45 minutes before courses start. I'll either go to the library or sit at my desk, put on my headphones, and review. This is going to be crucial to your success here as a student. You don't want to use the 30 minutes you have to chit chat with the person sitting next to you. If you have 30 minutes in the time you're on campus, utilize that to study, utilize that to get ahead, or come back to a subject matter that you're not strong with. I know myself, or anyone really, like if you are not comfortable with something, you're like, oh, I'll figure it out later, or oh, I'll focus on my strong suits. That's a great time to go to your professors, to their office hours, or just pop in and say, hey, I need help with this really quick. And they're more than happy to sit down and work with you. So when you are on campus, treat it like a job. You're there to learn, you're there to get ahead, and look at the big pictures. Why are you in medical school? Like, why did you want to start? Because I will tell you, like, it will become overwhelming if you are not keeping up with your schoolwork. And make sure you have 5 things that you do for yourself, 5 things that are going to keep you grounded and give you that motivation you want to keep going every day. What Kenton and I are telling you isn't to scare you off and say, oh my gosh, I feel overwhelmed. Instead, I want you guys to feel more encouraged and motivated to start medical school, because again, it's a privilege to be here. It's a privilege to study medicine and to be part of this journey, you know. So take that little tidbit as you will, but it's been a good journey so far.
I would even add on there, we do take breaks just in
Yeah,
case
we
someone's
breaks.
in.
I am very
Yeah.
type A, and I am
We
learning to take breaks.
And Arena's gonna be assisting me with my organization. But we do take breaks. There's a student lounge as well. Some of the classmates that are better at pool, they're typically jumping in there, getting a quick game in when they can. Even like during the classroom sessions, there's a 5-minute break that is thrown inside there as well for us. So it's not work nonstop. It's a marathon, and so you have to treat it as such. So it's making sure that you're at a good pace and getting a good routine. And I think that's what Arena's jumping to, is the idea that a routine is important because it builds that level of consistency in. It allows us to kind of reinforce what you're doing, so it can almost become automated thing for you. So you're able to rattle off all of the enzymopathies. That's something that we learned recently. Enzymopathies that a patient might have in a case study, that sort of stuff. So it's putting that work on the front end that allows you to kind of not cruise, but confidently work towards your goal at the end.